morning. Welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at in Middletown, Maryland at Mountain Spirit Yoga. There's a lot of M's on Mondays. All right, we're gonna get right to it. Today we're gonna play with chair pose. I'm gonna offer a lot of variations. We'll warm up a little bit, we'll work a little bit, and then off we go on our day. All right, so first we'll start with Tadasana. Feet about hip distance apart. We want to feel the inner edge of the foot and the outer edge of the foot. Maybe we lift up the toes and we spread them wide and we let them gently come to the earth. The thighs are strong, so we feel that pull up of energy from the earth up the body. Belly is in, roll your shoulders down and back so you're as tall as you can be today. All right, let's take a couple breaths with the arms. So we'll inhale, the arms go out and around, maybe we look up. On the exhale, we bring the hands gently to the heart. And let's repeat. Inhale, arms out and around, belly in gently. Exhale, hands come down. And one more time. Then we're going to pause with the hands at the heart a moment. Maybe press those hands in a little. Good. Stand nice and tall. Maybe tuck the chin slightly and soften or close the eyes. Let's take a couple breaths here. Just sort of centering ourselves and acknowledging this moment of practice. And then interlace your fingers, press your palms down. We're going to inhale, scoop the arms up, and exhale, bring them down. And we'll do that one 2 more times. Inhale and scoop them up, and exhale down. And one more time. This time, hold it up here just a moment. Good. And then we're going to lean to a side. Let one arm come down and one arm reach high. Maybe look up. And then we're going to inhale the arms back up overhead and then exhale to your second side. One arm comes down, one arm stays up. You might look up, you might look forward, you might look down. And then let's inhale the arms back up. On our exhale to very gentle forward fold. So the arms go out, the knees bend a lot. And let's bring the elbows to the thighs and pause here. If it feels okay, let your head hang. But you know, if something's talking to you in your back or your neck today, leave the head up, and that's okay too. Or if you have some sinus stuff or a cold going on. Good. And then here, in this really bent, and I'm going to turn to the side for a moment. So really bent knee. It's basically chair pose almost, right? But just the elbows on the thighs. Let's walk the feet a little bit. Lift one heel, and then lift the other. Take your time. And go once more for each side. Good. And then if there's a deeper place in your forward fold today, go ahead and take it. Let the belly and the chest come to the thighs. Let the hands come towards the earth. Let the head hang. If you've already done some yoga or you're feeling really flexible and you want to lift your hips higher, lift them a little higher. And then we're going to bend the knees a lot. Inhale, sweep those arms out and around. And exhale and bring the hands to the heart. All right, so we're going to start to play with our chair pose. So if you're building strength or trying to maintain strength in the thighs and you need to be a little more careful today, maybe you have a chair. I'm going to show you 2 ways that chair can be helpful. And then if you're feeling really strong and you want a more advanced practice today, I'm going to show you a fun way to make our chair pose even more of a balanced pose. So there's lots of chair pose today. So with your chair, and it could be a folding chair or a kitchen chair. I've got this older chair, it's my grandma's. It sits in the corner and I was like, oh, I'll just use that chair today. So maybe you have a hand close to that chair, right? All right, so let's start here. Feet hip distance apart. And if you're not using the chair, it's okay. We're all gonna just do a lot of chair pose. We're gonna build strength. So roll your shoulders down and back, let your belly pull in. All right, on your exhale, sink your back. So think, it sounds really funny, but take your butt back. Take it way back and take your heart forward. And then we sink in. And the hand might come to the thigh, or this hand might come forward. Good, inhale, come on up. Let's do a couple here. So just exhale and sit, and inhale and rise. And if you were gonna do a lot, I'd say, you know, change your chair to the other side for a little balance. All right, another way to use our chair, if you're using a chair because you're a little worried about where things are gonna go, use your chair behind you. You can stand really close to it. feet about hip distance apart so you know if your legs give out or something goes not quite right, the chair will catch you. All right, roll your shoulders down and back. And then we're going to exhale and sit. And if we can not really sit, that's great. And inhale up. And we might leave the hands down, or those arms might come forward, and we could chair pose here. So one nice thing about repeating and moving with the breath is we don't have to stay too long. We don't usually get too tired, but we're building that strength in the chair with a very functional movement we all need in our lives. Okay, so you could stay here, you could hold on to the back of the chair, you could move your chair out of the way. And if you're doing all of these, the fun thing is we're getting a lot of chair poses. So, back to feet hip distance apart. Oh, and another one. I almost forgot this one. Some of us, when we play with our chair pose, when we sit, and this is where black pants and a black sweatshirt aren't the greatest today, sometimes the knees come together. And that's not really good. We want to train the knees to stay in line with the ankles and the hips. So a way to do that could be to take a block or, you know, a big fat dictionary or a diaper wipe container, something to place between the knees, and then press the legs in. And then when we take our bottoms back and our heart forward, we can come up and down here with the block. So, you know, if you're having fun, keep trying all of these variations. All right, so I'm going to take the block away. All right, plain, ordinary chair pose, shoulders down and back. Exhale and sit, and inhale and rise. Good, and if you need to, don't take your chair as far. Make it a smaller chair. You can sit on a bar stool. It is okay. Good. All right, and then our very last variation today is, I call this the chair dance. It adds a little bit of balance. All right, so first let's take a couple chair poses just to remind our body where to go. Exhale down and inhale up. Good, and again. All right, so the next time we come down, we're gonna stay. I'm gonna offer a lot of options. You take what works for you. So maybe as we stay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my arms down. Maybe we lean to one side and lift a foot, and then we put it down. And we lean to the other side and lift a foot, and we put it down. We could repeat that, or maybe that first foot we lifted, anybody ever sit in a chair and cross your leg like this? Maybe we cross our leg. Maybe we keep our arms down. Maybe the arms come forward, or maybe they go up by the ears. How powerful is your chair pose today? And then we breathe and we smile. We're having a great time. All right, let's come on out nice and careful. So you know, if you did the option of the crossing the leg, you have to do it again. So here we go. Exhale and sit. And inhale and rise. Let's do it again. And one more time, and this time we'll hold it. Hold it and breathe. All right, so maybe you do the chair dance. And you know, if you don't want to lift the foot all the way, what if you just lift the heel like we did before? Lift the heel. All right, maybe we lift the whole foot up. Maybe we cross the ankle over. See if we can settle into this side. Oh, mine's a little shaky today. You might gently flex this foot. All right, so maybe the hands stay down. Maybe they come forward. Maybe they go up by the ears, and it's a very, whoa, mine's going crazy. There we go. It's a very powerful chair pose. Sometimes chair pose is called that, powerful pose. So find some power and some strength in you today. We breathe. All right, and then come on out. And then whenever I do an asymmetrical pose, if I have time, I like to finish it with symmetrical. So today, a little tiny bit more chair. Roll your shoulders down and back. Here we go. Exhale and sit. And inhale and rise. We have two more. Exhale and sit. Inhale and rise. And last one. Hold and breathe. Wiggle the toes. And then bring your elbows to your thighs. Let your head come down. Maybe let your hips lift higher. Pause here. If you want a deeper forward fold, take a deeper forward fold. Maybe shake the head yes and no. And then bend the knees, press into the feet. Inhale, sweep those arms out and around. When they come up, take one wrist and gently pull it to the side for the side lean. And then come on back to the center. Switch the wrists. Give it a little pull. Good. And come on back to center. And let these arms go out and around and find your hands behind you if you can. Interlace the knuckles and reach the knuckles towards your heels. Good. So as we reach them towards the heels, we stretch and open the chest. Feel grounded in the feet. Soften at the breath. And then gently release the hands. Inhale one more time. We're finishing up right here. Exhale. Bring the hands gently to the heart. Maybe tuck the chin a little. Maybe close the eyes. Give a moment to breathe, to feel the power and strength that resides within you. And we can lift the head and open the eyes. And I thank you so very much for practicing some yoga with me today or whenever it is that you find this video. Thank you and namaste.